Introduction to playgrounds. So since playground is something that we'll be using throughout the course, let's get ourselves introduced to playgrounds, of how it looks like, how to use it, where do we code, how does it even work, and what it looks like. So let's go back to our Xcode that we downloaded before, and here you have a bunch of options. I'm going to say get started with the playground. When you say that, it opens up an option for you where it shows you what do you want to work on this playground for: iOS, tvOS, or macOS. They all have same applications inside them. You can select a blank, a game, a map, and a single view. Since all these are out of our options, the only thing that we'll work on throughout this course is a blank canvas where we'll start, and then we'll start programming through a blank project. I can go here and I can say next and save the file somewhere. You can always go ahead and then create your projects for these playgrounds and see how it looks like, but I would say recommend start with blank and then get yourself familiar and then go into these extra options. So I'm going to start with blank. I'm going to keep the name same, my playground. Go in here and you'll see that it has something already here. Now we are not going to work with UIKit or variables. We have not learned those, so we're going to look at them later. So I'm going to start with complete scratch. So this is the area where you will actually code something. I can give you a very simple function, the built-in function print. When I say print and give brackets, it will let me print anything that I want, literally anything that I want. And if you see it, it's just displayed. It will display it right below here as soon as it's done thinking, and there you go, anything that I want. So that's an idea of playground. It has different options on the top. If you see here, you have this option here which will show me the standard editor. You can also go and look at assistant editor, which will show two files. Now in this case we don't have that, so we'll never see this in our course. And the last one is the version editor. If you have a local version and something on the Git, if you not familiar with Git or version control, that's fine, you don't have to know for this particular course. So we'll be using standard editor for most of this course. Also, we have three more options where you can see the navigator on the left of all the different files that are available. If you have more than one playground, if you have grouped playgrounds, you can see that over there. There's a debug area here which we had it open by default, where it prints out or does whatever command we give here. If you say print, it will print it here. So this is the debug area where you can see how it works. And on the right side we have the utilities, where it will have a bunch of different existing classes or objects and things that will be more helpful for you when you're doing more application work. But this kind of gives you more of the utility about the identity of this particular file that you're working with. So that's it. So it's pretty straightforward, easy. Apple made it so that you can actually improve your skills on the playground, and then when you start writing applications, it's much more easier to use bigger application frameworks and work throughout Xcode. So that's how playgrounds look like, and that's what we'll be using throughout. Just try this out and then see if you're familiar, you get to this particular point.